નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી. Dear children, our next topic is right to freedom of religion. Which one? Right to freedom of religion. Any citizen of India can follow any religion of his choice, can promote and propagate the same is mentioned in the provision of the Constitution of India. What happened that, dear children? Here they have to given that any citizen of India can follow any religious of choice and can promote and propagate the same in the mention in the provision of Constitution of India. Now, dear children, what was the meaning of propagate? Propagate, it means prachar karna, and that's why here any person can follow any religion as per their choice. But this right is to be enjoyed within the permissible limits so that it does not affect the freedom of public administration. What they have to given that here? They have to given that here the right is to be the enjoyed with the permissible limits. Permissible, it means anugni limit, so that it does not affect the freedom of public administration. Morality, which one? Morality and health of the society is the most important thing. That the religion gathering, offering or prayer are not included in this. The state of India does not have any religion of its own or the Indian state. It does not run as per the principle of any religion or sect. What they have to given that, dear children? They have to given that any state of India does not have any religion. An Indian state is not run as per the principle of any religion or sect. The state cannot interfere in the religious matter. The state cannot interfere in the religious matter or religious belief of any group. And that's why they have to given that any state cannot interfere in any religious matter or religious belief of any group. The religious group have been given the freedom to establish any religious organization and can manage and administrative them from the religious and philanthropical aim. What they have to given that, dear children? They have to given that the any religion organization can manage and administrative them for the religious as well as their philanthropic aim. What was the meaning of philanthropy? Philanthropy, it means paropakari, lok hiteshi. The state cannot use the fund collected through the public taxes. The state cannot use the fund collected through the public taxes or public fund for the benefit as well as the development of any specific religious and sector. The educational institution running on the government grant cannot impart any religious education or compel the student to participate in any religious education or attend any religious meeting. What they have to given that, dear children? They have to say that the educational institution running on government grant cannot impart the religious education or compel. Compel, it means majboor karna the student to participate in any religious education or attend any religious meeting. Next one, they have to given about cultural and educational rights. The people of the various religions and the various language and the culture lives in the India. Dear children, we know that the India have unity in diversity, and that's why we can say that people of the various religions, various languages and the cultures live in the India. The people of India have the right to preserve their language, script, culture, identity and ethnicity. What they have to say that? They have to say that the people of India have the right for the preservation of the languages as well as the script. Script, it means lipi. Cultural identity and ethnicity. Ethnicity, it means jatiyata. Any educational institute which really on the government grant cannot deny any admission on the ground of religion, caste, creed, language or any other reasons. And that's why they have to say that any grant cannot deny the any kind of the admission on the ground of religion, caste, creed, language or any other reason. If the any individual appeal to the vote on the grounds of the religion, caste or the language, then it is considered as a malpractice. Malpractice is mean anachar karna. What happens if any individual appeal to vote on the ground of religion, caste or language, then it is considered as a malpractice. Malpractice means anachar. As per the Act of 123(3), any of the state can frame a law and provide the right to the citizen to form and manage any of the educational institute based on culture or linguistic minority. What happened that, dear children? Here they have to say that any state can frame a law and provide the right to the citizen to form and manage any educational institute based on the cultural or linguistic minority. Linguistic it means bhasha ki, minority it means alpasankhyak. The state shall not discriminate in giving the educational grant or educational scholarship. What they have to say there? They have to say that the state shall not discriminate in giving any kind of the educational grant or educational scholarship from the state's funds to any of the linguistic or religious minority institution. If the state desire to take over confiscate, what was the meaning of confiscate? Confiscate it means jabt karna. It the state desire to take over the confiscate the property of minority, the property of the minority institution, then it can do so only after giving the proper return. In this way, the important provision is context of the educational institute have been made in the constitution. Now next one, last one, sixth right. They have to given about the rights to the constitutional remedy. Constitutional remedy it means संवैधानिक उपचार. No matter how many laws are framed or how many provisions are made for the fundamental rights, dear children, what they have to say that? They have to say that no any matter that how many laws are framed or how many provisions are made for the fundamental rights, if these are not implemented well, if this whatever the laws are to be prepared, if laws are not properly implemented, then there was no use of any kinds of the rules. Then there remain that no meaning of such freedom of the rights. Therefore, a provision has been made in the constitution for the implementation of these rights, and that's why in our constitution they have to prepare the provision for the implementation of these rights. And under it, a right in the Supreme Court can be made for the violation, or the right in the Supreme Court can be made for the violation of the fundamental rights. These rights has been accepted as the right of constitutional remedy. What happened then? Whatever the rights is there, this rights has been accepted as per the rights of the constitutional remedy. The Supreme Court play an important role in the protecting the fundamental rights. What happened then? The Supreme Court play an important role for the protecting the fundamental rights. And for this, if the court find that it necessary, then it can give the order. If the court find that it is necessary, that it can give the order, instruction or decree. Or the decree. Decree it means hukamnama. The apex court, you know very well the meaning of apex court. Apex court it means Sarvoj court. And which is the apex court? Supreme Court of India. Is vested with the power given by the constitution that nobody can oppose it. Nobody can oppose against the apex court. If any person put a complaint against any state for the violation of any kind of the fundamental right, then the Supreme Court can exercise its rights. What happened that if any person put the complaint against the state for the violation of the fundamental rights, then Supreme Court can exercise its rights. Here, the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar has the considered is the right as the soul of the constitution, and that's why we can say that whatever our rights is there, this all rights is the one kind of the soul of our constitution. The parliament can hand over the power of giving such an order to any of the court. What happened that the parliament can hand over the power of giving such an order to any of the court. If the state legislative assembly frame any law which violate the fundamental rights or not in cognizance it means ekrupta of it, then the Supreme Court can stop the state. What happened then? If the any state legislative assembly frame any law which violate the fundamental rights or not in cognizance of it, then the Supreme Court can stop that state. Thus, the rights provide, and that's why we can say that the rights provide an opportunity to any of the citizen to approach the court for the violation of the fundamental rights, and that's why we can say that the rights provide the opportunity of the citizen to approach the court for regarding with the violation of the fundamental rights. The Constitution provides the fundamental rights to the Indian citizen, and that's why we can say that our Constitution provides the fundamental rights to the Indian citizen. These rights are given against the government, and whatever the rights are given, these all rights are given against the government, central and the states. The fundamental rights are applicable to all the citizen at all the time. Whatever the fundamental rights are there, dear student, these all fundamental rights are applicable. This applicable to all citizen at all the times, but can be suspended during the time of emergency. But this all rights was suspended. These all rights are to be the suspended. It means barkhast kar dena during the weak time, during the emergency time. Any state cannot form any law which take away the fundamental rights of this citizen, and that's why they have to say that any state cannot form any law which take away the fundamental rights of the citizen. Thank you for joining us.